Terry O'Connor, Barry McDermott, and first, Ben Pro.
Thanks very much, Brian. It's top against bottom in game one of our Thursday doubleheader as Wigan aim to extend their 100% record post-lockdown against the Rovers side looking to stop the rot after 7 straight Super League defeats. Tom Grant is the referee for this one, as Wigan in the shape of Jackson Hastings get us underway, and it's Haraki to bring it back for the first carry for Kingston Rovers.
Ben, I thought Hull KR showed a lot of skill last week on the back of some really decent hard work from everyone who had a Hull KR jersey on, and when they were 12-12 at half-time, you thought, against Saints, you think, wow, have we got an upset on here? I think what he's done today, look at this, for the likes of Jez Litton, look, they're going, they're attacking straight away. That's the attitude that Tony Smith is instilling in his players. Go out there and have a crack at them. That's exactly what Jez Litton was doing there. On the back of that, Mikey Lewis, so excited, the 19-year-old made his Super League debut in a defeat at Wigan 13 months ago. Minchella, wide for Abdul. Trying to fend off Isaac, gets round Willie Isaac. At the moment, Isaac clings on though, and assisted there by Harry Smith. Short side play.
It's okay.
And the kick though only finds Oliver Partington. 22 today, returns from a 4-game suspension for a cannonball tackle on Hull Kingston Rovers. Robbie Mulhern back in March.
That's a big opening set of 6 for Hull KR. They'll go out there, they'll throw the ball around, they won't play conservative, like Brian Carney said before. 21 offloads against Saints, which is good against a defensive side. They're going to ask lots of questions against the big, physical, aggressive Wigan Warriors set of 6 in the middle.
Aggressive carry there from Liam Byrne. Hastings, scampering run from him. Kenny Dowell initially with the tackle alongside Mikey Lewis there. Powell under pressure, does get the kick away. Milliken though collects, but he's not collected successfully there, and a lapse of concentration inside the opening 2 minutes really from Greg Milliken.
Well, that's an example of how players and teams can beat themselves here. You know, George Law had done so well to put pressure on the Wigan kick. It was a relatively easy collection, but immediately after a good opening 2 minutes, they're now back defending their own try line. And he's got a hope here. Greg Milliken and his teammates can bail him out for the next 60 seconds or so.
On you, let's go. Go.
Really big opportunity there early on inside. 2 minutes gone, and Wigan exactly the part of the field they want to be. The mistake from Greg Milliken. They go with Ben Flower.
Line.
Central position.
Go to.
Taken down by Greenwood. At the line, that was Harry Smith. Hastings, Abdul immediately in his face. Hadley in there as well.
Back foot.
Good defence from Hull Kingston Rovers, but they need to keep this up. Put themselves under pressure early. Good work from Haraki.
Release, back foot. Go for.
And Partington. Powell. Ball from Hastings. Danger man Liam Farrell.
Move, goal line. Hold. Go 5. Play on.
Powell wants more. Hastings. Good ball. Even further wide, and they're in. Jez Bibby was in, but it's a forward pass.
Well, you'd always know on the short side, especially over on the left-hand side for Wigan, they will have a little look. They run the play, they have 4 attackers on 3 defenders. Bevan French linking up from the back. Just can't get the ball away, a clean pass away.
Go on, not too early, Jackson.
For Wigan. I like before when, on the back of the first set of 6 that Hull KR had, they made 95 metres carrying the ball. Restricted the metres that the Warriors made. Now they're finding it hard to get the ball away from that. They go for an early kick on the third play. And it wasn't played at by Wigan, so still the third tackle.
Hadley got that ball away.
Go for.
Linnett plays it.
5. Move.
Last one, they've only made 27 metres here, Hull Kingston Rovers, so Abdul has to kick them out of trouble. Bevan French anticipated the kick. Floats a pass inside for Bibby.
But they're going to look for those early kicks whenever the opportunity presents itself. If they get a win, whether it be on the 3rd play, the 4th play, they'll look to kick the ball downfield as far as they can. All about territory for Hull KR to win this game, I think.
2. Move, step back.
Gildar will play the ball.
Hold.
Hastings, urgency from him, and it is a Wigan penalty.
Another example though here, Hull KR are harming themselves, aren't they? They've knocked on an early kick. They've gone offside because they're too enthusiastic. They wouldn't wait with the discipline for that play of the ball. And they've looked very good. But if you continue to create mistakes like that and
Wait, foot, lads.
gift Wigan more possession and easy ways out to their own half, then the scoreboard's going to tick against you.
Surrender!
Ben Flower for the Warriors.
Stand up, find me, hold! Go, one, well done, Weller.
Powell.
It's okay, still one.
No way through. Willie Ice looking for support as
Go
well.
two.
Play the ball over for Powell and immediately faced by Hadley.
3. Move! Hold! Go, 3.
Hastings now.
Good run by
4.
Byrne again. He's been brilliant so far since lockdown ended.
Go, 4.
Hastings.
Still 4.
Bevan French. He's back the other way. Looking for the hole in that Hull Kingston Rovers rear guard.
Go,
Hadley
5.
made an important tackle. Powell. Last one. Harry Smith. Left foot kick. Tester for Minikin's got work to do here, being pursued by Hardick, and then there's 3, 4, 5 Wigan defenders to keep him the right side of the line there to force the goal line drop out.
Well, you know, whenever you play against the Warriors and they get so close to the line, on the last play, they have got players that will try to put you under pressure, make you feel uncomfortable, and it's on the back of that kick that where the pressure comes. You see, there's absolutely nowhere to go. There's 6 Warriors defenders in front of Greg Minikin. He can have all the speed and the footwork that he's got, but he's not getting back behind that try line.
Block off.
Dropout will find Jake Bibby. Pushes into Lewis's tackle. First up, Staunton in there as well. Minchella.
Full tension.
Powell, now Hastings. Byrne cruises onto that ball, but the ball has come free.
To knock on.
Knock on, says Tom Grant.
Go, turn over, okay, ball.
Well, Hull get the ball. You see the line that Byrne gets. He picks out the youngster Mikey Lewis.
Would you say it was a strip?
And you, mate.
I think it is. Byrne balls on the ball. The referee may have been unsighted, but I thought it was an intelligent way of coping in a defence there for Mikey Lewis.
Well, he had to do everything to try and stop him. There was an overchase from the Hull KR defender, which presented the gap. And Lewis against one of the bigger men in Super League, big, powerful Liam Byrne.
3. Move, find me! Hold! Go, 3, play on, 3.
Lawler played the ball.
40.
Abdul spears the ball downfield, turns French around.
He has got a great kicking game. Again, Ben going on the third play. And look at the distance that he's got.
That's been backed up by the chase as well, and Bevan French lateral, as he has to be, picks out Bibby, and Bibby cuts back inside. Wigan launched a counter here. Bibby still going.
Bevan French's speed is just ridiculous. You can't get hold of him. He bounces across the field. You don't want to be a Hull KR defender on that tackle one.
In the back of that, some urgency from Oliver Gildart there.
Wait. Go to
Powell. Hastings.
6 again, not square.
Nice offload for Bevan French, and French almost away. It's a set restart for Wigan, but they might not even need it. Bevan French gets the ball away. Gildart is there. Irresistible attack again from Wigan here. 8 minutes gone. Is the Hull Kingston Rovers down, about to burst.
Thank you.
Full set of 6. Flower has it.
2. Moved in. Come on, Weller. Come on, Weller. Hold. Go 2.
Harry Smith. Hastings.
Play the ball, Zach.
Defensive contribution there from Linnett.
Well, still 3.
Now Partington.
4.
Good hit from Minchella.
Go 4.
Wigan bossing the possession, but they're not over yet.
5.
Liam Byrne denied.
Go.
Good tackle from Staunton that time. Short ball though, and they are in. Sam Powell inside 9 minutes, and Wigan, the leaders, break the deadlock. They've had all the pressure. Hull Kingston Rovers have been in defensive mode almost for the whole of this first 9 minutes. And now Sam Powell, with his 6th Super League try of the season, puts Wigan in front.
Well, Hull KR do a decent set of 6 and then come up with a decent kick, but then you see Bevan French, look at him just skipping across. Sean Kenny-Dowell just switched off and left that gap which Bevan French attacked, and then as soon as they get on the front foot, it's really difficult to stop the Warriors. They get in good field position, they've got attacking threats either side of the ball, and young Harry Smith goes in behind the play of the ball and just tips the ball back to Sam Powell, one of the most experienced players in a Warriors shirt. and he just runs hard, runs straight, goes low, and scores the opening try.
Wigan fans at home watching on, delighted with Sam Powell's contribution there. Also crossed that 30-16 home victory back in March as Hardacre adds the extras, and Wigan in control early. Inside 10 minutes, the Warriors ahead by 6 points to 0.
Well, Hull are a little unlucky not to kick a 40-20 at one end, and then unable, with the speed with which Wigan played that set then, faster and faster every player the ball became. And players, even Sam Powell, used to standing in the position and delivering the pass, knew where to run and when to run to get them ahead. Targeted the hole, and he just backed his half-back teammate, Harry Smith, to put the ball where he needed it.
Bevan French collected the restart, found Ben Flower.
One, step back, wait for it.
On defensive duty for Rovers. Try scorer Powell brings in Farrell.
But then you know when you play against the Warriors, you know that they're going to be patient. They're not going to try and score every set of 6. But what you will get from Hull KR, yeah, they're going to be physical, like the challenge from that from Haraki, but they will try and attack. Constantly, they'll try and play. Last week, on the back of quick play the balls, they made a load of meters from Scoot, and Tony Smith has said to him, look, you've got that freedom, you go out and play. I'll totally back you what you do with the ball in hand, but you've got to make sure you defend. And they've got 6 again here to go.
6 again on the last tackle, that's a killer.
Yeah.
Especially when you consider Wigan about twice as much possession as Rovers.
Wigan looking for back-to-back sets, and that's going to help as Gildart goes in. Delighted to be back, Oliver Gildart. First appearance since a shoulder injury sustained on the Lions tour back in the autumn. Flower now gets Wigan to exactly where they want to be. Just 10 metres away, central position. Powell. Smith.
Still 3.
It's Hardacre who has to get up.
4. No, step back. Hold.
Abdul with the tackle for Hull Kingston Rovers. Couple left for Wigan. Liam Byrne. Another good, solid carry from him. Powers Wigan to within 4 metres or so of that Rovers line. Powell. Hastings. Farrell. Doesn't go through the gap, gets an offload away, and then French could only find a Hull Kingston Rovers arm in the shape of Sean Kenny-Dowell, and the Warriors' attack comes to nothing.
Well, you know they're attacking shape. Whenever Liam Farrell's playing, he runs a really good line. Ball's got to be aware. He's always honest, Liam Farrell.
Brilliant defensive by Hull KR. I mean, that's the 11th consecutive play the ball Wigan had attacking the line. They had enough players in shape, and again they've elected to kick early. Do they get the reward for the risk?
It's a brilliant kick, and it's a great chase as well.
And again, it was on the 3rd play from Hull KR. The distance that Abdul can get with his kick, his boot is enormous. Well, this is the benefits now. Long kicking game, be disciplined up here, don't give a penalty away, and don't give him a piggyback up the field.
Go to his push forward.
Don Manfredi it was, who went back to retrieve the possession for Wigan, but look where they start with ball in hand here.
Cheers, mate.
Hull Kingston Rovers hunt the mistake. Farrell found by Jackson Hastings.
There's the mistake.
The ball's come free.
There's the mistake you're on about. He's looking at playing, he's looking to offload in that ball. Sean Kenny-Dowell. You look at Sean Kenny-Dowell and Kane Lynette, 2 of the most experienced players in Super League in the centre position.
Well, here's the reward. They get possession back, and it was a risk they'd taken because, you know, continuing to give Wigan the ball is it's a risky strategy. They've had 75% of the possession so far in this match. I know we haven't played for that long, but it's far harder to play without the ball now. Can they show us what they've got in attack?
Haraki. Hull Kingston Rovers just 15 metres or so away. Lewis gets the ball away. Dagger. And then the pass doesn't find either Lynette or Minican. And a really gilt-edged opportunity for Hull Kingston Rovers. You get the feeling they're not going to get too many. Comes to nothing.
Yeah, that's the first mistake as well of the game, and you could see ball wasn't really on. Maybe you look at that again, Will Daggy, you take the tackle, you go on the next play, but he's a skillful player, Will Daggy. He played in the half-back, so he's better equipped than to throw that ball.
Powell gets the ball away. Don Manfredi really quick play the ball, and Powell immediately alive to that. Now it's Hastings. Trying to give Sean Kenny Dowell the run around. The 21-time New Zealand international has the answer. Gilder.
4, move, Jez, come on, Elliot, hold, hold.
4 gone for Wigan. Powell for Partington. Smith finds Isa.
5,
Lawler.
Elliot. Hold.
Litton, the Hull Kingston Rovers tackles. Smith steps away. Really intelligent kick as well. He's collected it. That's a really nice pass. Hastings on the back of it. Still the last tackle for Wigan.
Turnover.
Brilliant play, absolutely brilliant. I love to see half-backs chip and chase or grubber through. He's done it, the ball's bounced up on the third occasion for him. They've kept it alive, but Hull KR scrambling defence. They've made so many tackles.
Okay, on you.
He's a good player, Harry Smith. Last time that Wigan played it, they were in a right tussle.
His serving player, and Litton with the scampering run. Litton is away, Jez Litton. He's got support on his inside, and they're going to go in here with Minchella. They cut Wigan to ribbons there. Litton with the assist. Minchella with the try. Tony Smith watches on. Adrian Lamb not happy with that. Hull Kingston Rovers come roaring back. Elliot Minchella's first try of the year.
The one thing that Jez Litton has got, he's got some speed, and he spotted that there was a late retreat at marker. The air defender either side of the ruck was a bit wide, so he thinks, right, I'm going to pick this ball up and I'm going. Beats Liam Byrne, straight away he's looking for support, left and right, goes to his left shoulder, doesn't panic whatsoever, draws Bevan French and offloads the ball to Minchella. You can see power, pace, and like I said before, Ben, I am really liking the attitude of this Hull KR side this year. This season, yeah, they might find themselves bottom of the table, but those Hull KR fans are with them right the way through.
First try in the colours of Hull Kingston Rovers for Elliot Minchella, who began his Super League career here at Headingley. 6 appearances for Leeds back in 2013 and 2014. He vowed to make the most of his second chance at the top level. Now, he opens his account for Hull Kingston Rovers. Converted 2, and it's Rovers 6, Wigan 6.
Well, for Hull KR to win this game, they need to convert the breaks into tries, and the most impressive thing for me here is the support play from Elliot Minchella. We know Jez Litton's got pace with a fast play of the ball. He exploits that gap, but they can importantly turn it into 6 points before we get to the 18th minute. They really are back in this contest. They've had to do so much defending. They've survived at their own end of the field, and they've managed to strike back.
Absorbing contest developing at Headingley. Araki bumps into the tackle there of Isa.
Hold! Go, one, come on, full 10, Liam.
Byrne on defensive duty for Wigan. Brings down the try scorer, Minchella.
Go, good, Sam, really good, mate. 2. It's all right.
Ball finds Sean Kenny Dowell on this Rovers right-hand side.
Great ball from the youngster, that. Spotted the defensive lapse from Warriors.
Hull Kingston Rovers with their tails up here. Matty Staunton now.
Releasing! Wait for it, wait! Go for.
Kenny Dowell. Lewis knows a dummy. Mikey Lewis almost through. Really important tackle there from Partington. Quick play the ball though. Now it's Abdul. He puts boot to ball. Manfredi looking at it. He's kept his eyes on that, but he couldn't come up with it.
Surrender!
And of course, some chaos, haven't they, with that kick, which is what they need to do at the end of the sets. Contest them when they already are. And they've got Wigan a little rattled towards their own line. Hull KR's greatest strength for me seems to be in the 2 centres, Kane Lynette and Sean Kenny Dowell. And giving them early ball and asking them to run at their opponents is a plan that I think could bear fruit for them.
Hastings for Liam Byrne.
A fault pass here, a mistake from the Warriors.
They are rattled.
I would throw in the mix as well, Phil. Abdul, Lewis, Jez Litton. The half-backs are attacking, the hookers running from dummy half. You can see that Byrne's trying to get over that advantage line as quick as he can.
On you, pal.
Hull Kingston Rovers hunting back-to-back tries.
Move it to me, Liam, come on. Hold.
And of course, the lead for the first time. Litton gets the ball away. Here's Minchella. Now it's Abdul. Lewis. Brilliant pass for Minikin, and they are in. It is back-to-back tries for Hull Kingston Rovers, or is it? Tom Grant's going to hand this one on to Chris Kendall. It's a try on the field. Greg Minikin looking for his 4th in Super League this year, and Hull Kingston Rovers looking for the lead.
Well, Hull are throwing plenty at the Warriors, and is there a man that's impeded here? No, there's not for me. You can see that Harry Smith, he looks to bite in. I think it was on Dean Hadley, and then he chases out. You can see Dean Hadley is the 3rd man in from the touchline. He's going to go through. He's going to be the lead runner. You can see the number 28, Harry Smith, just checks him and then just pushes off him. There's not an issue here for me.
There's no obstruction, is there?
No.
I understand why they've checked it. There's so many bodies moving around. This is a fantastic try. The first try involved just one pass, pick up from the dummy half, and then to pass to support. There's 5 passes here for 4 more points for Hull KR, and it's so well timed. Will Dagger does a massive job here at fullback. We were critical of him early for a poor pass. Here we just wait for the referee, I'm sure, to confirm this. But Will Dagger's involvement here is instrumental.
The try confirmed for Greg Minikin. Got one in the March defeat at Wigan, and a hat-trick on this ground for the England Knights against Jamaica in October. You wouldn't know it from Tony Smith's reaction, but Hull Kingston Rovers have hit the front.
And that's all that the Hull KR side need. They need some field position. They get that on the back of the forward pass from Jackson Hastings. And look at the amount of red and white numbers. Great timing from that pass from Kane Lynette. He's a handful out wide. And you know, whoever's lining up against him, you've got to really deal with him. He's so big, and Zach Ardegger thinks, right, I'm going to go around the legs. He goes round the legs, which then pulls in Don Manfredi. As soon as Don Manfredi goes in, the pass is on. Brilliant play from Hull KR.
2 tries in 3 minutes for Hull Kingston Rovers. Not many judges saw this coming. Mikey Lewis can't add the extras. For Hull Kingston Rovers, courtesy of that man Greg Minikin in front.
Well, I love the role of the fullback here. There's almost a pause when he gets the ball, and then an acceleration. And that does just enough to allow his centre, Kane Lynette, to do what the best centres do. Commit his opponent and draw in that opposite winger. For the last 125 years, the best players out wide have been creating the space for the try scorer who stands just inside that touchline. Greg Minikin made no mistake with that invitation.
Haraki now for Rovers.
Go on.
Taken by Byrne. Here is Hadley now.
2.
Hardacre with the tackle.
Oh, 6 again.
Another 6 again, hands in from Zach Ardegger.
1.
Minchella now.
Oh.
Hull Kingston Rovers certainly got the roll on now. 2 tries in 3 minutes and all the possession.
2. Move, find me. Wait for it. Go, 2.
Litter. Just almost away. Does manage to find Lawler with the offload.
Surrender.
Flower, Powell with the tackle for Wigan.
Go 3.
And there's serious questions here by Tony Smith's Hull Kingston Rovers. The latest.
Still 3. Watch the ball.
Lynette gets the pass away.
Move. Hold it.
It's Will Dagger who plays it quickly for Abdul. Jordan Abdul examining this Wigan defence. What a pass that is! Back on the inside for Minchella. It's 2 for Elliot Minchella. It's 3 in 6 minutes for Hull Kingston Rovers. And no one saw this coming. Problems for Adrian Lamb. We talked in the build-up about how Hull Kingston Rovers love to throw the ball around, in this expansive game is causing real problems for Wigan. Minchella at the double.
They're just showing no respect for the Warriors. Look, they're going out there and they're playing. It's not about we've got to make sure we complete our set to 6. It's about let's get into Wigan's end of the field and let's play rugby. And Jordan Abdul, he's had some injuries over the years, but he is a fabulous player. Not just when he's kicking the ball, but when he's got ball in hand. He is highly skilled. Look at that, he shapes to go right. Knowing that he's got a man pushing up on the inside, Minchella. And like you said before, he's been given an opportunity back in Super League, and boy, he's taking it. And those fans are enjoying it, watching it at home.
10th career double for Elliot Minchella. All the others scored in the lower divisions. First in Super League. And this for a 10-point lead. No problem for Mikey Lewis. Hull Kingston Rovers, the bottom club, in control. And Sean Wayne, the England coach, watching on.
Okay, mate.
Hastings for a shell-shocked Wigan Warriors.
I wonder what's going through Hull KR's mind here. Is it about, right, let's get to the kick again? Should we try and play? Forward's doing a decent job. Every time you carry the ball near your own line, you know you're going to get whacked. Well, Haraki looking to overplay straight away, puts his hands up, acknowledges that's a mistake.
Release him! Go to.
I'll tell you what they've got that's pretty impressive. Both have come out from the stand, I thought, are running at defenders. They're being tackled, the shirts are dirty already. We've not even got half an hour.
Turn over to that, please.
See, Jez Litton with the forward pass. You had Wella Haraki, who threw a pass that just hits the ground. That's not the set of 6 you want after scoring points. From Wella Haraki's mistake, it should have been right. Let's make sure we get to the kick. Jez Litton, bit of panic there for me.
The adrenaline be coursing through those Hull Kingston Rovers bodies. Leading the leaders. Farrell stopped in his tracks there.
Go to, good line. 2. That's clear, that's clear.
Hastings.
That's clear.
Bevan French holds on, cuts back inside.
3.
No way through Lewis's tackle though. Matty Staunton in attendance as well. Here is Gildart. Hastings found Mitch Clark.
Back foot!
From the bench for Wigan. Powell. Back for Hastings, short ball, Greenwood. And Greenwood.
5. Move! Hold. Go,
Wigan desperate to hit back. Harry Smith, short ball, nice line as well from Isa. He might just fling the ball into the back of Harry Smith. And some really nice footwork from Harry Smith.
I think he's going to give the try. I thought there might have been a bit of obstruction there in the build-up to that. The centre, Kane Leonard, running to a Wigan player. Was he obstructed? Well, the referee, Tom Grant, says no, he wasn't. Harry Smith took advantage of that play, played to the whistle, and the referee said and scored the try. See, Jez Litton makes the mistake just on the 40-metre line. Had to defend that next set of 6. The ball goes wide, shifts over to the right-hand side, and you can see there, I think that was an obstruction. Kane Leonard couldn't get to Harry Smith.
I can't believe they haven't looked at it again here with the opportunity that they love to go to the video ref when they can, but there's this. I'm speechless at why there when Kane Leonard does go down too easily, but still he's impeded from making a tackle. Hull KR do really well to stop Willie Isa. Now look, as the ball is caught, there's a man stood in front of him. He's clearly obstructed him. The number 4 in the white shirt probably falls to the 4 too easily, but I'm amazed. But Hull KR, they wait to see this 2 points added. Have to wipe that from the mind here now and roll on.
Zach Hardaker looking to take maximum advantage. Has managed to do that, and so Wigan have cut the gap to just 4 with a stroke of luck.
Well, this call has gone against them, but it's how they react from calls going against you. Yeah, it should have been sent upstairs. Yeah, the try should have been scratched off, but they've conceded 6 points to the Warriors fans' delight at home. But the Hull KR players and the fans and Tony Smith have got to make sure they keep the composure. The reason why they're in this game is because of their attitude to play, complete the sets of 6 and just take the chances.
Clark for the Warriors. 3 in attendance for Hull Kingston Rovers. Petero amongst them, Staunton and Kenny Dowell. First of our double-header on Thursday on Sky Sports Mix. Salford against Castleford to follow from 8:15.
Step back! Come on, Nate,
Powell.
Hold. Go to you, push forward.
Greenwood played the ball.
3.
Winner is Partington.
Hold!
So glad to be back in action, Oliver Partington, after that suspension. Here is Farrell driving Hull Kingston Rovers' bodies back. Such an impressive performance for the Warriors. And now Smith. Some space on that Rovers left-hand side. And Dagger just to let it go over the sideline, and a nice kick from Harry Smith.
Let it go over. He was blowing it over. And the panic was setting in, wasn't it? It was just a A simple power set from Wigan. On the back of the power set, young Harry Smith has been steering them around, doing a decent job, just kicks the ball into the corner, makes it really difficult for them now. You can see that the tempo of the game just seems to have stepped up for the Warriors players. And good shot from Partington.
Come on, Liam. Hold.
Big shot from Oliver Partington. Wigan pumped up just now. As again, following up with another tackle, the 22-year-old Petteru through the tackle of Clark. Was that high?
Yeah. Well, you look at the size of Petteru. He is a big man. He's about 6'5". So if you do hit him round the chops, that is a high tackle. You can see when Mitch Clark goes up, he gets stepped at the last minute, throws his arm out. And these will be easy meters, and meters that Hull KR really want and need on the back of the good 4 minutes, 5 minutes that Wigan have had.
Would you rather your front rower doesn't rush up as quickly and then concede that penalty? What's your view on that, Terry?
When you defend him, well, I think whenever you see a big fella who's running onto the ball, you want to rush up quick, you want to stop his momentum from going forward.
But he's gone that quickly, then when he's got stepped, he's conceded a penalty, and that's not the first time that's happened to him, has it? I don't know whether that's something he needs to address in his game.
Go on.
Mitch Clark, a one-time Robin, 15 championship appearances with Rovers back in 2017.
Hold.
He's given his old side a big chance here with half an hour gone. Wigan led early, remember, and 3 Rovers tries in 6 minutes. As Abdul puts a kick in, and they can't afford to let Bevan French get away. He's managed to offload for Hardacre. Hardacre flings the ball inside. Wigan want to turn defence into attack in the blink of an eye here.
And a lot of panic in a Robins jersey then. As soon as that ball went into the hands of Bevan French, everyone's thinking, oh no, someone close him down. They managed to do that, they managed to recover.
Hold. Go 2. 3. Move.
Shorrocks now for the Warriors.
Go 3. He's back.
Powell. That was Hastings. Greenwood.
Wow, still 3.
Run around with the man of steel.
4.
And then Shorrocks dumped on his back there by Hadley.
4.
Hastings once more.
5. Move. Hold
Inside the line, last 9 minutes.
Go play on.
But absorbing first 40. Harry Smith's kick.
Play on, still 5.
Still the last.
Still 5.
Says Tom Grant.
That's clear.
Hastings. The crossfield kick looking for Jake Bibby. 23 against 23, and it's Ethan Ryan who comes up with the answer.
The only thing I would say that when Jordan Abdul, that ball ricocheted from him, instead of turning around to the referee pleading that he didn't play it, he needed to get on the ball or put pressure on Harry Smith, the man who went back for the ball.
Do you know, it's interesting, Harry Smith kicks with his left foot, and you'd probably say he'd prefer to kick on the left-hand side of the field, but for the last couple of years in this country, Jackson Hastings has played on this side, so naturally it makes it more difficult for him with the ball on that side of his body playing in that position, but he'd have to do something pretty special to outplace Jackson Hastings and make him swap sides.
Kingston Rovers penalty, Wigan all offside.
Yeah, well, that's the deterrent for the Warriors. They're getting off the line and they're trying to stop the go forward from Hull KR. Joe Shorrocks, the man who's on from the bench, is the man penalised by the referee.
Time off, 2 balls.
Well, Kingston Rovers took the Warriors all the way at the DW Stadium in March. They trailed by just 2 points with 25 minutes left for 2 tries in 7 minutes from Sam Powell and Liam Marshall. See the 3rd straight win and top spot for Wigan. Lewis finds Petteru. Powell in there.
Wait for it, wait.
Shorrocks in there for the Warriors. That was Lewis. Now Staunton.
2. Move, Jake, come on.
Green with the tackle.
Lost the ball. He's lost the ball, Staunton.
Back, please. Turn over.
Frustration for Tony Smith.
And their completion rate, whilst asking questions, has been really good. They've been quite clinical. They've had some decent field position on the back of earning penalties by running hard, creating enough chances and forcing the Warriors into giving those penalties away.
That's great defence. They're trying to help out here. They realise Staunton's mistake. If you can't get up control and play the ball, then you're making life very hard for yourself. But the commitment here. Their energy for Hull KR has been super impressive in the first 33 minutes.
Gildart for Wigan.
3.
Trailed by 4, the leaders. Against
6 again.
bottom club in Super League.
Yeah, mate.
Set restart for Farrell as well as he goes in. Petteru in there, Minchella in there.
1. Move, step back. Go 1.
Is that the catalyst Wigan need here? Clark. Good tackle from Litter.
He's dropped the ball, hasn't he?
Yeah, getting under the ball, wasn't he, Jez Litton? He ran hard onto that as well, Mitch Clark. He's not the biggest, but Jez Litton, look at the technique here. To dip down, still have the power in the legs to hit under the ball, not be bumped off, and Jez Litton knows throughout his career he is not the biggest. He's going to be a target for any man who's carrying the ball around the ruck. He's picked out, so he knows he's got to be strong in that area, and boy was he strong.
Former West Hull junior, Jez Litton, signed from Hull FC on a 3-year deal in August last year. Kenny Dowell, Staunton now.
Watch him. 2. Move, mid square. Hold. Go, good line. 2.
Lewis, Minikin.
3. Move, Liam, find me, come on.
Farrell in defence for Wigan. Litton's pass. Daniel
4.
Murray.
Move together. Hold, Liam,
From the substitutes bench for Tony Smith and Hull Kingston Rovers. Petteru. Ball comes free, Shorrock's applying the pressure, it comes back from Minchella. Ball did go backwards.
Watch the ball.
24-year-old can continue, flicks the ball back to nobody in particular initially. It's Murray who picks up.
Hold! Release him! Go fast.
Kingston Rovers got themselves to within 30 metres of that Wigan try line on the last tackle kick. Testing Bevan French. Sun in his eyes as well, no problem.
Well, that's how you deal with Bevan French on the first play. You make sure that he's got no space to move. Some strong defence from the Rovers, trying to pressure the opposition themselves here.
There's a bit of blow. The kicker, Mike Lewis, then he's gone down and hasn't been able to get up and walk since. The referee's going to stop the game here now. It's his right foot. Maybe the one
He's in the way, mate. He's in the way, mate.
His non-kicking foot. Again, I think he's a left-footed kicker, a bit like Jordan Abdul on the other side of the field.
No, mate, you're ahead in the 6 agains. I spoke to him as well.
Could be a big problem for Rovers here.
His competitor, he was hit by Joe Greenwood. And he kicks that. There's not a problem with that. He was looking to put pressure on him. He couldn't pull out of that play. Sam Powell, well, he went straight up to the referee complaining that we should have just carried on with the play. They were getting a roll on. They thought they were making decent inroads, but because the physio was on the field dealing with Michael Lewis, that's the reason why they stopped the play.
Lewis made his Super League debut in defeat at Wigan 13 months ago.
Move! Hold! Go 4.
Big loss if we were unable to continue. Ryan Brearley already on the sidelines with an ankle knock.
Good pressure on Smith. He gets it alive to French, and they're going to run it here now.
French turns a difficult situation there into a positive one for Wigan, but they're still under pressure. And it's Smith who has to hack the ball clear on the last tackle. As the Hull Kingston Rovers defence zoned in. Here is Minikin now.
Good effort from Hull KR. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of positive talk from Tony Smith at half-time. Did the same last week when they were challenging Saints and they were drawing at half-time. Could they go in after the first 40 minutes leading by 4 points?
Approaching the last 3 minutes first half. Can Hull Kingston Rovers extend their lead, or will Wigan find a way back before the break?
4. Move, find me!
Will Dagger taken by Farrell. Smith pensive. Litton with the kick. It is going to find the sideline.
Turn up Wigan ball, Trevor.
Well, clever kick, wasn't it, from Litton? You can see that there was a lot of eyes on Jordan Abdul, expecting him to get the ball. But Jez Litton thinks, no, I can deal with it myself. He jumps out from dummy half, gets a good kick away into touch. Some valuable seconds here to recover Adrian Lamb. He's in a tussle here.
Yeah, most people think Hull KR defending here now, but I think their mindset is we're attacking. They're going to put Wigan under so much pressure here to try and force a mistake. Contain them at this end of the field. Look, 3-4 men in. It's great tackle technique. Teams make similar numbers of tackles, but it's the quality of the tackle, the effectiveness that makes a big difference. And Hull KR's have been superb by their standards today.
Go two.
Clark with that run.
Still two.
Greenwood with the carry now.
Three.
Hull Kingston Rovers tacklers
Hold.
on the offensive, as Phil was saying. Powell flings the ball to Farrell. Harry Smith short to Isa. Oh, what a great pick-up that was from Harry Smith. A rush of blood to get the ball away. Petru was there for Hull Kingston Rovers. That was blistering play for a moment from Harry Smith.
What about the offload from Willie Isa as he was going down on the ground? To offload the ball to Harry Smith, who was pushing up, knowing that his back rower over on the right-hand side is going to get it.
Go, good line.
90 seconds to go. Staunton for Hull Kingston Rovers. Has that given them a chance before the break here?
Move! Hold it. Go three.
Staunton will play it for Jez Litton. Now it's Abdul.
Still three.
Petru flings it to Lewis.
Still
Somehow
three.
manages to get it to Dagger. And Dagger has Linnett for company. And Linnett in turn for Minikin. Minikin's going to try and take Manfredi on the outside. And that's really good defence from Dominic Manfredi.
Go four. Willer!
Abdul.
Thank you.
Petru.
Still four.
Lead by 4 points. Hull Kingston Rovers. Last one. Central position.
Go five.
Litton. Abdul. Linnett spinning away. Linnett's managed to dump the ball back to Abdul. Abdul finds Minikin. And they do straight. 30 seconds before half-time. Greg Minikin with his second try in this first 40. And problems at the break for Adrian Lamb and the Wigan Warriors. A double for Greg Minikin.
Well, there's one thing for sure. If Greg Minikin keeps playing outside of Linnett, he is going to score some tries. Again, they can't deal with him. The size of him, the strength of him. When he gets this ball on a short lead of Abdul, he gets rid of Harry Smith, he gets the offload away, and then nice and controlled, Jordan Abdul just tips the ball on, and those Hull KR fans are celebrating. Can they believe it? Wow.
Can we play you every week?
What about the message at the bottom right?
Can they play like this every week? Or can they play like this in the second half is the big question that their fans and Torrey Smith need to know right now.
Who saw this one coming? Will Dagger looking to improve the try. 2 for Minchella, 2 for Minikin. 20 points in this first 40 for Hull Kingston Rovers. Can it get even better? You bet it can. Dagger adds the extras. Not quite a dagger yet through the heart of Wigan Warriors. A long way to go, but Hull Kingston Rovers in control at half-time. Problems for Adrian Lamb at the break. At the interval, it's Hull Kingston Rovers 22, Wigan 12.
Yes, the masks go on. The players leave the field here at Emerald. Ben Pro and Terry O'Connor standing by.
Thanks very much, Brian. Looking forward to what should be a huge 40 minutes ahead. The bottom club were level at half-time against the champions last time out. It's even better against the leaders at the break as they seek a first Super League win in just over 7 months. Wigan last trailed at the interval against Castleford. It's only the second time they've been behind at the break. What are Wigan made of as Hull Kingston Rovers look to repeat their last win over the Warriors, which came at Craven Park in 2008. 24-8 they won. Big 15 minutes ahead for Hull Kingston Rovers and Wigan Warriors.
You know, when you saw the teams at the start of this game, Tony Smith had made 5 changes to the starting 13 from last week. And you thought, well, can they match it? Can they do a number on the Warriors? And let's face it, it should have been 6 points ahead. 6 points further behind the Warriors from that Harry Smith try. And Kane Linnett was obstructed, but they're not. They've got a 10-point lead. They've got to make sure they drive that advantage home. And I think they've got to ride some real hard pressure there now for the Warriors, especially in the opening 10 minutes of the second half.
2018, that win at Craven Park against Wigan. Incidentally, as Abdul almost picks up possession for Rovers there.
Well, Jordan Abdul will get this ball back. Harry Smith asking questions, thought that Jordan Abdul was the one who made the mistake.
Well, that's a good end result for Hull KR. You know, coaches very often after matches blame field position for the team not winning. Well, Hull KR had half as much time inside their opponent's opposition area. Wigan twice as many play the balls inside the Hull KR half in that first half, but still 10 points behind. It's not where you have the ball, it's what you do with it, and Hull KR were by far the better team.
Slaughter for the Robins. Litton. Wigan just desperate to get the ball back as Murray goes in.
It's good ground, isn't it? Meters after contact they often talk about. It's rare to see him drag two Wigan defenders with him.
He's put Hull Kingston Rovers on the front foot here back. I thought almost that Dean Hadley was going to get that ball back on the inside. Holds on.
He was looking for it, that's what they were playing for. Drag the Wigan defenders out, create the space around the ruck.
Abdul finds Petteru. Immediately wrapped up by Farrell.
Come on, get to me, Sam. Wait for it, pal, wait for it. Go, not too early, Sam.
Last one. Abdul. High kick, palm back. Abdul is there. Abdul looking for the line. He's so close. What an offload. And Hadley's in. Dean Hadley gets the first try of the second half for Hull Kingston Rovers. And it gets better and better for Tony Smith.
He would have talked at half-time about going out there and getting a big start, riding those early challenges, taking the whack for the team. All of a sudden, as soon as they get the ball, especially when that man's got it who kicked it, Jordan Abdul, things are going to happen. Look how he rides the tackle here. He's nice and controlled, there's no panic in him. He knows that he's got them two strike players who caused Wigan some damage in Lynette and Minikin just outside him. But he manages to keep his focus, have a little look, weigh it up on the outside, knowing that Dean Hadley is going to pop back up on the inside. Wow, couldn't have got a better start to the second half than this. Incredible.
He made his 50th Hull FC appearance against Wigan in Wollongong in that friendly in 2018. His last Wakefield appearance in a home defeat to the Warriors the previous year. Hadley strikes against Wigan. Phil was mentioning how good the accuracy from Dagger with the boot. And there's another really good kick.
It is, considering his second choice kicker, isn't it, really? Mikey Lewis started off taking the kicks. Now then, Will Dagger just about onside. I'll tell you what's impressive here with Jordan Abdul. He makes the rugby ball look like a tennis ball in his hand, holds it up to the last minute and flicks it back on the inside. And Terry touched on it before about squad rotation and the changes that Tony Smith made to the side. I think in this season here, more than ever, really, resting and rotating and introducing players who've been waiting on the sidelines with so much enthusiasm has clearly worked in the 44 minutes we've had in this match so far for Hull KR. The players who've come in, Litton, Lewis, Abdul and co, really have added that spark and provided the enthusiasm that you need to win a game of Super League.
4 minutes gone, second half, problems for Wigan. We can hear what both coaches said at half-time. Linnett's on the break, we'll just come back to Jenna in a moment. Kate Linnett gets it offload away, Abdul is there. Hull Kingston Rovers irrepressible again here. Problem possibly for Abdul, plays the ball for Litton. Over the top from Lewis. The kick comes in from Ryan Shaw. Bev French seemed to take an eternity there, pursued by the Rovers. In fact, shaken ahead from Adrian Lamb.
Well, Adrian Lamb knows, I think, that his Wigan side are in a mess because it's hard to change your attitude halfway through a game. It looks as though they've arrived here with not perhaps enough respect for the team that are at the bottom of the table, and it is hard. There's no crowd, there's no atmosphere when they get off the bus. To just pump themselves up here, to be at the best, has been a challenge. They've failed to do it in the opening part, and it is once you get behind and the game starts to roll, it is very hard to turn things around, but this is the challenge here now for Liam Farrell and co.
Hold it, hold!
5 minutes gone, second half, another try for Hull Kingston Rovers. Back-to-back sets for the Robins. Is there more damage coming as far as Wigan Warriors are concerned?
Jez Layton, the number 18, is causing them some problems. Every time a marker isn't set and he's late getting set, he's going. Sometimes hookers go too much on a win when something else is on, but he's picking the right times to run Jez Layton.
No Matt Parcell for the Robins today. Jez Layton, standout so far. Here is Lynette, brilliant pass again, back from Dagger. It's another try and it's a hat-trick for Greg Minikin. Another flick from Kane Linnett. And Greg Minikin has now doubled his Super League tally for the season. A hat-trick for England Knights on this ground against Jamaica. He's repeated the dose against the leaders. And as they regroup behind those posts, Adrian Lamb and his men have some real problems. 6 minutes gone, second half.
They're ripping them apart, and Adrian Lamb knows that, especially over on this side. When Jordan Abdul gets the ball, Dean Hadley's doing a good job of just getting into defender's eye line. Dagger, Minikin, Kane Linnett, he's offloading the ball at will. And I think sometimes that the message got to go down to Zach Hardaker and Harry Smith. You've got to hit him hard, you've got to get your body in front. We're going too low on him. He's taken an eternity to go down, hit the ground, but he is getting that offload away. And wow, do you reckon, lads, 56 minutes ago, those Hull KR fans thought that the scoreboard was going to read that?
Will Dagger to continue his great kicking. Can't find the target on that occasion. 32-12 though, Hull Kingston Rovers now.
Well, in my opinion, Hull KR already are the top with the contender for try of the season in 2020. A try they scored against Hull with 10 passes before lockdown. The way they're playing here today, the weather we've got, the pitches we're going to have over the next month or so, there's every likelihood that they'll challenge themselves here with something even better. The skill, their execution, the support play has been first class, and the bravery, really. They're willing to take a risk, promote the ball and back themselves to score what they need to do. They've been fantastic.
Greg Minikin's last Super League hat-trick came when Cass put 60 on Leeds at the Jungle back in 2017. Petteru for Hull Kingston Rovers.
Hold, Ben, hold! Hold.
7 minutes gone, second half. Problems, as I said, for Adrian Lamb, and now we can hear what both coaches said at the interval. Jenna.
Thanks, Ben. Well, as you can imagine, Adrian Lamb was a little bit frustrated at halftime. I think he's a little bit confused now. A 63% completion rate, he said it's just not good enough. They must improve defensively, and he's looking for a big response in this second half. Well, he certainly hasn't got it yet. Tony Smith, he didn't say a lot at the break, he told me. He did say that they've done a good job so far, but the test is going to be this next 40. He's hoping that they can complete the job, and they've certainly started well.
Thanks very much, Jenna. 86% completion rate, incidentally, for Hull Kingston Rovers right now.
Wait there. You've got to be square. It's
Wigan in a hole. Trail by 20 points.
Time off. Okay, mate. Shot clock off.
And Frady for the Warriors.
One. Come on, Nate. Hold, Nate. Hold. Good work, pal.
Murray with the tackle. Now Hardaker into Petteru.
Two. Come on! Hold, go, don't go back in!
Powell. Nice ball from Hastings.
6 again!
Greenwood, though, no way through the tackle of Sean Kenny-Dowell. That will help Wigan, though. Set restart. Late in the count.
Hold.
Approaching the last half hour. What do the Warriors have left?
Two.
Farrell.
Now. Hold. Go, two.
Sam Powell. Hastings. Bevan French spins away at the line. Really nice feet. Puts a kick in.
Well,
They had to pull out of that. Sean Kenny-Dowell, he was offside. That would have been a penalty. That's the reason why he didn't dive down on the ball then.
So Wigan can continue with Hastings. Powell down. That was Shorrocks. Isa from Harry Smith's pass. Again shut down by 3 Hull Kingston Rovers defenders. Minchella among them. Shorrocks trying to put a step on, and Shorrocks almost in. Joe Shorrocks. That's how close the Wigan Warriors are. Powell, desperate for a try. Last tackle. Farrell, will he come up with it? He's held on.
Well, nice defence, but someone needed to be on the shoulder of Joe Shorrocks, the substitute. The man who wears the number 33 jersey. He picked a really good line as Liam Farrell goes on the next play, but he gets his arm free. Nobody's there supporting him. When they blew an opportunity, then they blew a try from the youngster's work, Joe Shorrocks.
Wigan defence hungry now. They're desperate to get the ball back. Minikin, the hero. What's been a sensational Hull Kingston Rovers performance, no matter what happens from here inside the last half hour. Basement club trail lead the leaders by 20 points. Hadley,
He's back.
amongst the try scorers. Lynette causing chaos.
There's Joe Keys on the field.
Keys picks up the offload. England Academy International back in Super League this season for the first time since appearing with London back in 2014.
Surrender!
Suffered relegation that year.
Goal 5, good time.
Litton. Abdul on the last, raking kick, huge kick. Bounces, fortunately for Bibby.
Oh, big chase. Sean Kenny-Dowell, Harvey Levette as well, another man on the bench, has come onto the field. There was Oliver Gildart.
Gildart slips the net. Had Hastings for company. Shut down in the nick of time by Harvey Levette. Now it's Manfredi.
3. Move Dean square! Hold! Goal 3.
Hastings.
Wigan,
French.
they don't appear to have the firepower in the middle of the field, Terry, that they traditionally had. That's where you've got Hastings and French trying to make ground.
Tompkins, Farrell. Farrell through. Kenny-Dowell's tackle.
5. Move together!
Stopped by Ethan Ryan, among others.
Goal 5. That's clear. Watching him back play.
Hastings kick on the last. This is Miniken now.
As soon as he catches that, he's looking to give it to Miniken.
Move together,
He's got some speed
hold,
out wide on the wing.
Go on.
You see that the pressure that they're putting on the likes of Jackson Hastings and Bevan French. They are two game breakers in the Warriors jersey.
Go back downstairs to Jenna. She's got news on Mikey Lewis.
Thanks, Ben. We saw play stopped in the first half while Mikey Lewis received some treatment. Well, he's just, he's in a lot of pain, actually. He's on the side. He's getting treatment on that right calf. He shook his head. He's being assessed. I don't think it's likely that he'll return.
Thanks very much, Jenna. One of the few problems that Hull Kingston Rovers are having against the leaders this afternoon.
Well, you see that number 24 now is involved in that tackle, Joe Keys. He's got an opportunity to impress the coach for the remaining 27 minutes of this game.
It's the difficulty for a lot of players, isn't it? They've not been able to play games for so long here, and maybe that calf injury is a result of that.
Go to
Hardacre for Wigan into the tackle of Levette.
hold. Go 3.
Powell picks up Gildart. Scrambling defence from Joe Keys.
Go 4.
Levette involved as well. Now Hastings.
5. Move, 5 me, Elliot, come on.
You could admire that, couldn't you? So look, he's trying his best, but I don't know him driving it in on 5th play is the best thing for Wigan at this stage with 20 points behind.
Harry Smith under enormous pressure on the last, and then Hardacre comes up with the mistake, applauded by Jordan Abdul. Adrian Lamb will not be happy with that.
I totally agree. Like, one of your best players, the man of steel, who was brought to the club to guide him round the field. You don't want him driving the ball in.
But
I think that's a bit of frustration, that.
There's an absence of them missing their big man. I don't know whether it be Ethan Havard, whoever traditionally makes ground for them and a dent in their opponent's line. Zach Hardacre, they were frustrated on the last play. Harry Smith, there's some people around him. He's probably given the responsibility when Hastings was tackled in possession. But it isn't going right. And do you know what? It's very hard, I suppose, for any team to turn it around in this situation. They've got 25 minutes to score 20 points or more. That's enough time for Wigan. But it's been able to turn around the game, you know, isn't it? That they've not got dominance in the middle of the field.
One of 3 teams running at 100% since the restart, the Wigan Warriors, with 3 wins from 3. St Helens and Warrington are the others. That is under real threat after this Hull Kingston Rovers performance.
And when you've got that underdog tag, you go out there, you've got to fight. You've got to fight for every single play. You can't sit back and let the Warriors dictate the speed of the game, dictate the play, put the players on that they want. You've got to really get off your line and try and force those errors. Whenever you get the ball, you've got to play. Say, Jez Litton, his running game has been really good in this game. Again, extra leg drive from Lawler.
Here is Litton once more. Abdul.
Even you'd look at that then from Abdul. That's nice and control. Like, the player wasn't on, so he doesn't throw the ball. He doesn't panic.
Scoreboard very much in favour of Hull Kingston Rovers. Friend of the Robins. They don't need to chance their arm. They don't need to force the pass. Composure, the watchword as Haraki drives in.
Move together! Hold on, mate, hold! Go, Fab, you got it,
Abdul, under pressure, gets a huge kick away again. Manfredi just about comes up with it.
Move! Go on.
Well, he did do well, that little juggle. You thought that he was going to drop the ball because the pressure that he's under. Did well to retake it on the second play. Look at them shifting the ball here now, the Warriors.
They're having to shift the ball because of this Hull Kingston Rovers defence. They're swarming around the leaders here.
That red and white wall is so impressive.
Shorrocks now, no way through. Keys with the tackle. Haraki in there.
Look at that, that fourth tackle made 3 metres. Markers are working hard. See, look, Joe Greenwood, he just can't get the ball away. Massive set of 6 for Hull KR.
Just 15 metres in the set made by Wigan. Harry Smith just has to hack the ball as far as he can.
You know what? The ball goes dead. You take that if you're a Wigan player. You will take the extra tackle. The ball's run dead, so now Hull KR have 7 players instead of 6 because the ball was kicked off the field. You would 100% have that. They couldn't carry the ball forward. They weren't making any inroads into that Hull KR defensive line. So they needed that long kick.
Offload again, finds Minikin. Not going to change what's been so successful for them so far as Kenny Dowell stumbles into the tackle there.
6 again as well. Again, the speed's really quick. Jez Litton goes, picks it up. Wella Haraki, the 35-year-old, like just looks up, plays what's in front, runs hard.
2 years here at Headingley. After making his Super League debut with the Crusaders at Wigan, Wella Haraki. Litton, now Hadley. Cut down by Farrell.
21 offloads last week when they played against Saints. They've already done 21 in this game.
Oh, nice. Oh, lucky for them.
With the kick, doesn't quite come off. But they're going to get the ball. Hit a Wigan man, and so it's effectively a set restart for Hull Kingston Rovers here.
Well, that's 3 back-to-back sets that they've had, isn't it?
You see, the Wigan fullback, Bevan French, was defending in the line. There was nobody behind if they could find him. They might not get through here.
3 minutes short to the hour mark. Are Hull Kingston Rovers about to strike a hammer blow here against the leaders? Jez Litton, incredible upset. Stumbles as Flower came in. Shorrocks finished him off. 5 metres away. It's Joe Keys.
5. Move! Back foot!
Litton waits. Last chance. Abdul, all the time in the world to measure the kick. It's cross-field, testing Manfredi, and Manfredi's put the ball down. It's going to be more Hull Kingston Rovers pressure in a minute.
Well, when you've not played much rugby, you're going to be a bit ring rusty, aren't you? And Don Manfredi has come back into the side. He has been under some pressure. You kick over to Hull KR's left-hand side, and you've got Kane Leonard, who is a big man. So when you're tasked with jumping up, trying to catch the ball like Don Manfredi was, he's thinking, right, OK, I've got to catch the ball, I've got to focus. Also, where is Kane Leonard?
OK, lads.
Well, Hull Kingston Rovers have Wigan on the ropes, and with this knock-on, they need to find the knockout here. One more try, and I'm sure not Wigan's hopes out of this match, but they really have to be ruthless and post points in this set.
Haraki with the first carry for Hull Kingston Rovers. It's 5 metres or so away from that Wigan line. Minchella looking for his hat-trick. We've seen one from Greg Minikin. We almost saw one there from Elliot Minchella. Litton. Abdul. Faced by Greenwood. Gets the ball away for Lawler, but the ball comes free from George Lawler, and Hastings can pick up, but Gildart has it for Wigan.
So on the back of that mistake, after all the pressure that they've had, the next best thing that they need to do is come up with a decent defensive set of 6. Well, the more this game goes on, the more that puts Wigan under pressure there. They're going to have to start opening up themselves.
Greenwood still going. Tackle from Litton. Powell is there. Hastings running it. Untidy pass comes out for Sean Kenny Dowell.
Well, they just couldn't ride that tackle then, Jackson Hastings, get the ball over the top. I'm saying they're going to have to start forcing the play. Just over 20 minutes to go in this game, 20 points behind. We'll see. He goes, can't get the ball outside to his winger.
Tackle 2.
A lack of composure from Wigan. Minchella almost through Ice's tackle. Important contribution there from Ben Flower. As Hull Kingston Rovers threaten again. Hadley.
4. Move! Go 4.
Lawler. Spinning
5.
through the tackle of Shorrocks. Litton though. Lively. Minchella.
Knock on.
Oh, he's lost the ball.
Normal turnover.
He's lost the ball. It's a turnover there for the Warriors. Minchella, like I said, 2 tries in this game. And he's caught in 2 minds. Was he trying to offload the ball? Whatever he was trying to do, he made the mistake.
Relief in that Wigan defence. As Hull Kingston Rovers threaten again.
Go Harvey, come on.
Warriors, though, are going to have to go an awful long way if they're going to find a try in this game.
Maybe they need a super sub, somebody here who can change things, spark them into life. It's one-man runs here, Gildart, they're all stood around the play of the ball.
Manfredi was with the first.
3.
Gildart into the tackle of Lawler.
Go 3.
Is that the super sub?
Ollie Partington with his first touch as soon as he comes onto the field. Oh, Amir Burrow, sorry. He doesn't time the run. Straight away, he's come onto the field. He passes the ball,
in the middle,
and it is to Partington, sorry.
And you're out, lads, and you're 10.
So the first involvement for the youngster wasn't a good one, but he is a good player. Amir Burrow.
Okay, we're on you.
Second 18-year-old Wigan debutant under Adrian Lamb, following fellow former Siddle junior Morgan Smithies. Smithies. This is the next 6 matches, of course. Suspension.
Go, good pass.
Litton. Hadley.
2. Square markers.
Defence from Isa. Litton finds Lawler.
You know, he doesn't shy away from work, does he? Lawler, he's not the biggest at all. Playing prop forward.
Still 3.
Minchella skipping away. And then taking Liam Farrell back with him.
Move, Liam, square markers. Wait. Go 4.
20 metres away. Keys, short ball, Livette.
Release him, step back.
Greenwood and Burrow among the Wigan tacklers. And they force a knock on here.
He's lost the ball, hasn't he?
Shot clock on. Wait there, Joe.
Harvey Livette.
Wait there, Joe.
On loan this season from Warrington. Signed next year for Salford.
They've got to be square and static.
He's got a job to do so far though, this year. In a Hull KR jersey though.
Square markers. Shot clock off.
You look at the stats there, the Hull KR, 8 breaks to 3.
Come on, hold. Go 1.
First of our double-header this Thursday live on Sky Sports Mix. Salford against Castleford, looking to bounce back, both of them from defeats last time out. An 8:15 start for Darryl Powell's men. And Ian Watson's side.
1. Move. Hold. Go 1.
There's not a great deal of shape, is there, to Wigan's attack? You've got the man of steel there running from dummy half to gain 5 metres.
Hold. Go 2. Play on.
That's the patient approach to get to the other end of the field, but they're going to need more magic than that.
Partington with the carry for Wigan. Burrow finds Hastings. Now it's Gildart, no way through. Often have we said that with this Hull Kingston Rovers defence this afternoon. Hastings. Smith. Isa, can he find a way? Shut down by Minchella. Farrell now. Shorrocks looking for the line. Huge defensive contribution there from Lawler.
Well, Harvey Livette, I think it was Will Dagger that comes over the top.
Hold this line, lads, hold this line.
And just snuffs out that play.
On you.
Adrian Lamb knows that if he can get his arms up,
play on,
his arm free, might have been a chance of an offload to a teammate.
Hold.
But again, quality defence from Tony Smith's men.
Inside the last 16 minutes now.
Don't go early, don't go early.
All Kingston Rovers closing in on a huge win.
Do you know, sometimes you can look at the Warriors and think, say, look, they've not been creative enough. Why haven't they been creative enough? Well, credit the defence from the opposition. Sometimes that players aren't on because of how quick the defensive line is. I think the control that they have had with their key playmakers, and especially Lynette out wide, has been so impressive in this game. That's the reason why they're in front on the scoreboard.
Last one, and Keys will hammer it forward.
It's a great kick. Just about enough energy there to tackle him on the 20 or so.
It's Bibby first up for Wigan.
One. Move, Dean! Hold on me! Go, one.
And Wigan are in difficulty, aren't they, there, when it's one-man runs there now that lost the ball. The referee says it's stolen now, then kick to touch.
Give him the ball.
Perhaps in this next set they could start the revival, the comeback.
It's going to take a monumental effort from Wigan to get anything out of this game.
Time off.
Well, we've been on this ground and we've seen 20 points in the last 20 minutes before. It was probably less than that, wasn't it, when the Leeds Rhinos came back against Huddersfield. It was a similar point in the match. And the Leeds team started to put their scoring together.
Can Farrell and the Wigan Warriors do the same? Hastings trapped by Sean Kenny Dowell. Farrell, shoulder to shoulder with Hadley. Keys in there as well.
Release him! Wait! Go, 3.
Hastings, Partington.
4, move together, Willer! 6 again, and number!
6 again for Wigan. Hastings, they have to score here. Greenwood.
1, move, finally, Harvey, come on! Hold, go on.
Gildar.
2.
Roller.
Hold.
Hadley combined.
Go, 2.
Gildar on the floor. Here is, going to say Farrell. Comes to Smith. Hardacre. One way and then the other. Zach Hardacre, as he found a gap.
3.
It's Hadley who shut the door.
Hold. 6 again, slow roll.
Borough waits, it's an untidy play the ball. It's 6 again for Wigan.
Lads,
I want 6 points, not 6 again.
Get him the goal line, sort him out. Wait, there's that. Back foot tap.
They need to score in this set of 6. Wigan,
Sort it out, lads.
they've got any chance of winning this game, and a comeback's got to start in this set of 6, especially where they are.
1.
Flat to start with, though, in this attack. Wigan Warriors.
Go, 1.
But Hastings, short ball. Is this the moment? Greenwood.
Hold.
No way through.
Go, 2.
Hastings for the line. Jackson Hastings trying to stretch out. Look at this defence from Kingston Rovers. Incredible, held up.
Time off.
Well, Will Daggett, he's known for his speed at Hull KR. He's in the top 3 fastest at the club, but what about his defence? On a number of occasions, he's come over the top and cut out that play. Good defence. He's getting some attention from the physio in back play now. Will Daggett, he has come to the rescue.
You know, if Hull can go on to win this game, which I think they probably will now, when you look back, I think it's the defensive efforts from Jordan Abdul, Mikey Lewis and Joe Keys, the 3 smaller men which teams generally attack, the halfbacks. I've never seen a game where Hull have missed as few tackles as they have today, or when the halfbacks has defended as well as they have tonight.
Go, 4.
Borough for Wigan. Farrell. Hastings. Greenwood in front of him. It comes to Bibby, and Bibby trying to find the line.
Turnover.
And when the clock's counting down, that's what it does to you. Adrian Lamb knows that probably that last couple of minutes, that was the period they needed to post points. See that Joe Greenwood couldn't take the ball. Whether that ball was meant for Oliver Gildart, the man who's coming back from a shoulder injury that he picked up in the Great Britain International Series last year. Look, they're going for an offload, tricky business. You don't need to do that when you're 20 points up. You don't need to throw those offloads. You don't need to chase the game.
All Kingston Rovers just need to carry this ball forward.
Go, 2.
Become known for their expansive play, their excitement
Go, 3.
in Super League in 2020.
Ben, don't go away from what got you into the lead in the first place. That was on the back of a strong Jordan Abdul kicking game when you were struggling for metres down near your own line.
5. Move now! Hold!
Lytton scanning.
5.
Linnett plays the ball. Petteru holds on, it's the last one.
Well, yeah, you can be keen as you want as a prop forward. That wasn't your ball. That was for Jordan Abdul.
They lost the plot there on that play.
Get to the 10, lads. Step back. OK on you. Go.
One or two signs that Hull Kingston Rovers, realising the position they're in here against the leaders, just need to close out this performance now. Offload from Greenwood. Here is Hastings. Doesn't give it to Gildart.
Move. Hold. Hold. Go on.
Bibby. Hardacre. Farrell now. Livette. Falls him to the ground.
Go to.
Borough. Hastings. Smith looking for the man back on the inside. Has to take the tackle from Hadley.
Move. Hey, wait.
Finished off by
Go
Abdul.
3, walk away. 3.
Hardacre. Hastings now. Shorrocks.
4. Move. Find me, Elliot. Come on. Hold. Go 4.
Partington. Hastings. Short ball. Greenwood. Again. Hull Kingston Rovers number up in defence really effectively.
Wait. Go 5.
Last one. Dart from Borough.
Yeah, clever play from the young hooker.
Well,
I think it could be 10 minutes in the sin bin here.
10 minutes, pal.
And Mayor Borough picks that up, knowing that they're not squirt. Sean Kenny Dow, look at him. He can't get up, can't get set. And the youngster spots that.
Time off. What are we doing, pal? Tap in.
It's been binned here before. I remember sitting a couple of weeks ago on the far side of the pitch with Jenna.
Back foot.
Came walking down then for a 10-minute rest.
Wait there.
Anyway, the first off the field, he's got to hope that for the last 10 minutes now his teammates can hold the line, because it's been a magnificent defensive effort.
Epic performance so far from Hull Kingston Rovers. A man down, and Hastings immediately takes advantage. He's threatened a couple of times, but against
just go.
the 12 men of Hull Kingston Rovers, Jackson Hastings throws the Warriors a lifeline.
Well, he's an out-and-out runner, isn't he, Jackson Hastings? And where does he attack? He attacks on the back of this penalty to where Sean Kenny Dow, the man who's been sin-binned, should have been standing and defending. This is what teams don't want to see. They don't want to see Jackson Hastings close to the line. He pumps the ball, gets through the tackle of Harvey Livette. And he is a runner. Sometimes you get halfbacks who want to play what's in front of them. Sometimes you get halfbacks who think, right, do you know what, no matter what, we'll just have a crack. He's one of those players. Whether there's an overlap or not, Jackson Hastings is going to run at you. And that 4 has turned into 6 points now.
Sean Kenny Dow can only watch on as Jackson Hastings gets Wigan back into this game. Tony Smith concerned now.
This is either a really poor tackle by Harvey Livette, or Jackson Hastings is much stronger than what he looks, doesn't he, when you see his body and frame and physique. And possibly a bit of both, but he has tried very hard. They've just been trying individually for a long time, Wigan. They haven't created the team tries or the breaks that Hull KR have done here today.
Time's off, mate. Jackson.
The reigning man of steel got a double in the March win against Hull Kingston Rovers. Strikes against the Robins. Is it too little, too late? 14 points the difference inside the last 9 minutes.
Move. Hold it. Go. 1. Don't go back in. Okay, still 1.
Gildart now.
2.
Petteru puts the shoulder in. Livette as well.
Go 2 now in that.
Hardacre.
3.
Already seen, as Phil was saying, Leeds complete an incredible comeback on this ground against the Huddersfield Giants. Wigan scripted to do something similar. It's a huge ask as Greenwood goes in.
4. Move. Step back, John.
Inside the last 8 minutes now. Latest try scorer Hastings. Shorrocks. Petteru.
Release him. Hold.
The tackle.
Go 5.
Some late movement to go on the left-hand side from Harry Smith here.
Smith's pass. Bibby can't take it. Another Wigan chance goes begging. Exhale from Adrian Lamb.
Yeah, the big side from Adrian Lamb. Comes from one side of the ruck, the youngster, to the other side. Jackson Hastings getting his hands on the ball. You can see that there was space in front of Bibby.
Time off.
Then he just couldn't take the ball, it was dipping. As soon as that ball was passed, and again you look at Hull KR, Jordan Abdul, he's going to take his time here.
Well, the Rovers fans, they don't just want to win, they want to win in style here. And I think all of them tuning in at home here want to see another classic try. I think they've still got the energy in them. They've been quiet for a while here in attack, but I suspect with Jez Litton darting forward, they're going to spring back into life and maybe, just maybe, finish on a real high.
Litton finds Hadley, the 30th Super League meeting between these two. Wigan overwhelming. In that respect, they've won 22, drawn one of the previous 29 games. Also victorious in both playoff clashes in 2009 and 10. This is the last one. Jez Litton will find Jordan Abdul.
Turn over to the
Well, that's just, there's the reaction from his coach. I think he wanted more attacking play.
Oh.
You know, Jordan Abdul, again, he's quite happy. He's probably wasted 20 seconds. Team have got a bit of a time to recover. The right area of the field.
They could have put an attacking kick in, Terry. They could have scored, so...
Well, he thinks maybe the 14-point lead is enough. He doesn't want to give the ball to the fullback Bevan French in broken play when the defensive line's just not quite pushed up strong enough.
Fair to say the coach was not in agreement.
Setting up for a big shift on the right-hand side here.
Hastings, nice ball for Isa. Howdicker holds on, he's got support from Bevan French on the outside. He in turn has got Manfredi outside here.
Brilliant tackle there by Dagger to stop French.
Huge tackle there from Will Dagger. Wigan not finished yet though. Hardick looking the other way now. Picks out Gildart. Nice pass from Gildart, no way through for Bibby. Brilliant defence from Kingston Rovers. Wigan went to the right, then back to the left, and still the Robins had the answer.
Well, this is the tackle to save the try, but the attack by Wigan, and then this tackle by Will Dagger. Do you know what? Bevan French is at full speed. He's changed direction, and Dagger has still managed to stop the Wigan fullback. That's a brilliant effort.
Do you know, the speed of him, Phil, I probably would have backed Bevan French to get on the outside of Will Dagger. But defensively, he has been very strong. Look at him here.
What about even the pass option?
Wait for me, pal, wait there, not yet.
He's got a winger there, Don Manfredi. There's nobody in front of him.
Let's get going.
Those Wigan fans can't believe that opportunity's been squandered. But it's brilliant Hull KR defence.
And maybe at the end of the game, that clip is the most important thing that Hull KR need to take for the rest of the season. Defending when Bevan French made the break, and then enough bodies get enough to cover the far side of the field. Stopping tries is just as important for Hull KR as scoring them. We've seen them get over the line often enough today, and they're preventing their opponents from doing the same. So gives them a chance in the future games here now. Dean Hadley now gets them up to the 30-metre line.
Hadley plays it for Litton. Now it's Miniken. All the headlines in the morning. Certainly as far as this game is concerned for Greg Miniken, the hat-trick here over monumental Hull Kingston Rovers performance. Pettigrew through Partington's tackle.
A couple of times now Partington shot the line, trying to force the error.
Litton, Keys under pressure, does get the kick away.
We've got a penalty for a late shot on Keys. He takes a tumble soon as he's hit.
Do you think it's a late tackle? I thought he doesn't like the style the man does it. He's not got his arms in a wrapping motion. That always goes against you. The referee wanting to protect the kickers, I understand that. And Amir Burra, over-enthusiastic, too aggressive. It's a shoulder charge as well anyway, isn't it? Yeah, his technique's wrong.
His only appearance of 2020 in the home defeat of Toronto. Amir Burra.
We're into the third goal kicker now. Started with the number 20, Mike Lewis. Will Dagger had a go. And now the number 7, Jordan Abdul, looks to me like he's going to get the kicking tee and the responsibilities to make it 34, not 32. Another good goal kicker there just came on, Jamie Ellis. Wow. I think he once kicked 22 consecutive kicks. Equalled a world record at the time. So they wasn't able to break it with the 23rd.
He'll be made up. You reminded him of that then, Phil, no doubt.
Kingston Rovers' third kicker does find the target. Kingston Rovers now ahead by 34 points to 18 as the inquest begins for Adrian Lamb and the Wigan Warriors.
And they've shown great effort, Jordan Abdul and his teammates, to get in front at half-time on the scoreboard, keep the result in their favour. And Tony Smith, he's looked calm, he's looked cool. They're going for a short kick-off here from Zach Hardacre.
Got 10.
His first Kingston Rovers game in 1918, lost to the Warriors, Tony Smith. Here is Jackson Hastings for Wigan, and now Hardacre stepping round Dagger's tackle. Can't get through Lawler though.
Go one. You're not square.
20 metres away and scampering run from Amir Bora.
Two. Move, back foot, back foot. Play, stand and play, stand and play. Go two.
Farrell. Farrell's in his hole. Farrell looking for the line. Liam Farrell, has he made it?
Time off.
Lawler is there. It's going to be a decision this for the video ref, Chris Kendall, and it's no try on the field.
Massive commitment yet again. Look, the game's gone. Hull KR have won this game. And to show this much commitment in the final stages of a game only looks good for them going forward. Again, you got Dagger involved, you got Lawler involved. Is it Staunton?
I don't think it's a try, do you, Terry? I mean,
No.
we're going to get to see it a few times from a few angles, but my initial impression was it didn't feel like a try.
No, not a try. Not a try. And again, you look at the record going into this game. This is a team in red and white that have only won one game out of 8 this year.
They've kept the ball off the floor. They've saved that. Yeah, the last few minutes, the defence in the last few minutes is equally as important and as impressive as their attack for the first 75.
Yeah, the ball's on a hand, and I think it might even be on actually Liam Farrell's hand.
Well,
yeah, not try this for me. Again, look at the effort, Jez Litton underneath.
Isn't it ironic how often we're looking at this when we compare the try that Wigan scored in the first half
With Harry Smith,
we didn't
the
look at
obstruction.
once.
Yeah.
Liam Farrell tries in each of the last 3 meetings with the Robins. Doubles in both home victories last season.
Well, he's held up over the line, isn't he? So Wigan will still attack, I think, Eddie. Ben, there's no try.
Try denied by Chris Kendall.
Tackle 3, Liam Farrell.
More frustration for the Wigan coach.
Wait there, pal. Jez, you've got to be tight to him. You've got to be tight to him, pal. Not tight enough. Okay, now on you. Go, 3.
Harry Smith.
4.
It's Hastings who stumbles this time.
Hold. Hold! Go 4. Don't go early.
Nice pass. That Sharks back on the inside. Good soft hands.
Release him! Wait.
No way through this Kingston Rovers defence, though, for Partington. Nice pass from Gildart for Bibby. Forward, says Tom Grant.
Well, Ethan Ryan, you can see when he jams in on Gildart here, he forces that ball, it goes forward. Only Ethan Ryan, a man who scored 89 tries in 98 games for Bradford in the Championship. I think he saved a try there as well. You know, sometimes when you're confident like Wigan have been going into this game, they've only lost 2 games all year. Like, winning's a habit, but so's losing. But when you think Hull KR, the last time they won was at the end of January. I think this result is incredible. Yeah, they've been close in the last 2 games. Yeah, they've been close in a lot of games this year. But actually getting a win and finding ways to win, that's the difference, and they've done it in this game.
3, thank you.
Minican.
4.
Kingston Rovers.
Square market, wait, Willie.
Tony Smith,
4.
a thumbs up, and why wouldn't it be? What a competition when
5.
the bottom club can turn over the league leaders like this.
5.
What a pity they couldn't have some Hull KR fans here to enjoy what has been a really special moment for their club. You're right, when you're at the bottom of the table, things aren't good. They've had a lot of games, but they're home and they have thoroughly enjoyed the last hour and a half.
Oh, it's going off in Hull, isn't it? You won't want to be there, neighbours.
He's on the shot clock, mate. He's going to be square and static.
The red Robin, well and truly bobbing.
Wait there.
Can't be here in person.
Your time is off. Square markers.
Inside the last 30 seconds. Manfredi for Wigan.
Mill Jordan! Face the front, Dom! Forward, Dom!
It's Abdul who makes the tackle. Now Farrell. Hardacre goes behind Greenwood.
Surrender! Stand up! Go to, watch the kick.
Hastings scoops a kick looking for Bibby. He's collected it. Great kick forward as well. Lytton will have it though, and Lytton will just hammer the ball off the field because Hull Kingston Rovers have done enough. That man, Greg Minican, the headline maker with a hat-trick. Super League's bottom club have turned over Adrian Lamb's league leaders. Tony Smith has ended a 7-match losing sequence in Super League. Here's what it means to those fans watching on at home. Can we play you every week, they say. An incredible performance that no one saw coming. Abdul scratching his head, but there'll be plenty of good judges doing similar. Top against bottom going into this. Wigan with that 100% record since restart. But it's Hull Kingston Rovers who have got only their first Super League win since January the 30th. An incredible result, an incredible performance. Minican the headline act, as I say, and a great win for Hull Kingston Rovers and Tony Smith.